Hey everybody, BDogBZ here. Today I got a review on the Agent 18 Eco Slider for the iPhone 3G. Now you can purchase this off of wirelessrage.com for $24.95 in a black, blue, and white, which I have here. And this is a very unique slider type case. I enjoyed using it for the time that I had it, which is about 2 weeks. So when you purchase this case, you're going to go ahead and get a screen shield, a clear screen shield, and a aluminum desktop movie stand. So that's always nice when companies include that. Now there's three things that are really unique about this case. The first thing is that it's made of post-consumer recycled bottles. So what that means is the bottles that you put in your recycling, a curbside pickup, that's what this case is made of. The second thing that's unique is it attaches from the top instead of the bottom, like Rebel Scholars and NK Slider do. And the third thing that's really unique about it is how much rubber rails they put in this case. And I'll get into that in a second. So let's go ahead and take a look around this case. On the top here, you have a tree made of silicone. On your on and off switch is covered in silicone. Headphone jack, volume rockers, and your vibrate switch is cut out here, and the camera hole. You also have these locking mechanisms that connect to the bottom of the case. So the bottom of the case, you have the Agent 18 here. On the side you have these grip silicone rails, and on the inside you have the rubber rails as well. Now putting the phone inside the case, there we go. So the case fits extremely tight. That's a good thing because when you have it in your pocket, you don't want it to come undone. It's better protection. So let's go ahead and get into the pros and cons about this case. The first thing I like is how much rubber or silicone is in this case. Now usually slider cases just have rubber rails separated like this, which doesn't really do anything. But what Agent 18 did is they took the rubber rails idea and perfected it. They put it closer together so it actually lifts the phone off the case so the phone is not touching the case. They also put it on the side here so you have a full protection both on the side and in the middle of your phone. The second thing that I like is how unique this is. Like I said before, it's made of recycled bottles, that you have eco-friendliness. It attaches from the top rather than from the bottom. And they have a bunch of rubber in here, which is very, very nice. The other thing that I like is how close and how, great the camera hole is cut out. It's cut out extremely nice. It's right on. Another thing that I like is how well this stays together. I have to pull this really hard to get it to come out, and it still doesn't. So when it's in your pocket, it really stays together. Now I have an iPhone 3G, so it may be different with the iPhone 3GS because the back is more slippery. And the last thing I like is the color option. You have it in a black, a blue, and a white. So all those colors look pretty nice, but I think my favorite is the white. So now it's time for the cons. There's definitely more pros than the cons, but these are just something to consider. The first thing I don't like is the price. I think it's $34.95 off of Agent 18's website, which is a pretty hefty price to pay for an iPhone case. So if you go ahead and order it off of Wireless Rage, save about $10. The second thing that I don't like is the giant tree on the back of the case. Now, this right here, the Agent 18 right there, I'm completely fine with that. But how they included the tree here looks a little bit tacky, or it stands out too much. So I'd like it if they just include this flush and just have the Agent 18 on the bottom. The other thing that I don't like about this case is how slippery the back is. While they do include these rubber rails or the rubber sides here to add a bit more grip to the case, it's still slippery. If you hold it, I hold my phone like this, it's still slippery rather than having a bit more rubberized texture on the back. So it may slide out of your hands depending on how you hold your phone. So this is a very, very solid case. If you're in the market for a Sladerick style case, keeping, you know, your carbon footprint down and keeping your price down and looking for something unique, I would definitely recommend this case. Rating wise, I gave this a 9.5 out of 10. This is a very, very solid case, and I highly recommend it if you're in the market for a Sladerick style case. Now I want to thank Agent 18 for sending this case to me. I really appreciate the support of my channel. Now please follow me on Twitter at twitter.com/bdog_bz, and thank you for watching.